Hello GMAT Quant, Trick 30, Quant 45 to 51, presented by Mission MBA. I'm glad that this series was a great hit. This is the last video of this series. After this, we end these quant tricks and we will continue with the live test and their discussions so that you can put your knowledge into play. So this video is about using efficiency in work, rate and time. Let's go ahead and learn it. Before that, if you haven't subscribed us, subscribe us quickly so that you do not miss an update on the test and you are able to take these tests. Time to move on. Let's learn. So if we have questions like these on work rate and time, now they are seen a lot. We can use efficiency to make the struggle very simple, to make the question very simple. Let's see how. Working alone at its own constant rate, a machine seals K cartoons in 8 hours, right? So let us say that we have one machine which is taking 8 hours for K cartoons. And working alone at its constant rate, a second machine seals K cartoons, that means the same cartoons, same work in 4 hours. So machine B is doing the same stuff in 4 hours. So guys, remember one simple thing. The time is inversely proportional to your rate. That means if you're taking double time than me, that means you are half as efficient as me. Simple. So if we work together, you are always half of me. That means you will be able to do half the work I have done. Always, because you are half as efficient as me. For example, guys, let us say I am finishing a work in 1 hour and you in 2 hours. That means I am double as sufficient as you. So if you finish one work, I'll be able to finish 2 works. Why? Because I'm twice as efficient as you. That's the simple trick which we're going to use. So now machine A is taking 8 hours, whereas B is taking 4 hours. That means B is twice as efficient as A because it took half time. They are inversely proportional. So that means whenever B will do 2 work, A will do 1 work because B is twice efficient. Why? Because it is taking half the time. That's it. So whenever they work together, B will work 2 and A will work 1 part. Now let's see what the question says. If the two machines each working on its own constant rate and for the same period of time. Now this is very important. If they work for the same period of time, that means they are working for the same time. They together sealed a number of cartoons. What percent of the cartoons were sealed by the machine working at faster rate? Faster rate, B is working because it is taking less time. So you want to know what percentage of work B is doing. And I know their ratio of work will always be in 1:2. When A finishes 1, B finishes 2 because it is double efficient. So the percentage of work B is going to do is 2 by the total, that's 3. That's 66.66% and you are done. No need of any equation, no need of any work rate and time concept. Simple. And right now I was explaining you, so I took a little bit more time. Otherwise, it's just 10-second games. Let's see how. So game is that find a machine A that takes 8 hours. Machine B takes 4 hours. That means this is twice as efficient as A. So if this works 2, this works 1. So if they work for the same time, this guy is going to work 2 out of 3 parts. That's 66.66% and you are done. That's what you need to do when you have work rate and time questions. You are given the individual time of two machines and you are required to know what happens when they work together. Absolutely going to work fantastic and make your task very easy. Let's see one more question and things will be more clear to you. But then I'll be moving fast. So I would recommend that if you have not understood it, rewind it and see this question again. So working alone at its own constant rate, A can finish a work in 10 hours. Let's write down the time of A. And working alone at its own constant rate, B can finish a work in 15 hours. Fine. That means the ratio of their time is 2:3. So the ratio of their efficiency is 3:2. Reverse, we have already known that rate is inversely proportional to the time. Now if A and B finish work together and are paid rupees 1000 for the work, What will be the amount earned by B, assuming that both of them work for the entire period of time, so they are working for the same time, and the amount given to a person is proportional to the amount of work. So we need to find out their ratio of work. And I know that their ratio of work is always going to be 3:2 as per their efficiency. Why? Because they are working for the same time. Total amount is 1000 rupees. So what amount B is going to be paid? So I can directly say 400 rupees and 600 rupees, so that you can break it in the ratio of 3:2. If you can see directly, you have got to the answer. And if you can't, you have to take one more step. So their ratio is 3:2. So 3x plus 2x is going to be equals to 1000 because they are paid according to their work. So 5x is 1000 and x is nothing but 200. So this is 400 and that's your answer. So remember, if you know the individual time, calculate the ratio of time, their work is going to be in the opposite ratio. If and only if the entire period of time is same for both. So keep that in mind because in most of the questions you're going to get this scenario. Individual times given and you need to tell their amount of work individually when they work together and when they finish the work together, working for the same time. So I hope you've enjoyed the entire series. Please let us know in comments if you have loved our work. It was absolutely free of cost and it helped you to reach from 45 to I hope you will definitely jump to around 49.50. And if you will actually focus on these kind of tricks and analyze the patterns, you can reach to Quant 51 as well. So guys, thank you. Thanks for all the love and the messages you have bombarded, and thank you for all the kind words. So this is Rahul from Mission MBA signing off with this particular series. Thank you and have a nice day.